How you feel after the tough loss?
I don't know. I haven't really gathered my thoughts. I mean, I felt like it was a game we should have won. Stanford's a really good team, and there's just like a lot of plays where we didn't execute well, especially down the stretch. It's like the little details. So that's my initial thoughts.
And obviously, again, like you said, I mean, just very little time to think about it, really process. But what were some of the little things maybe down the stretch that didn't go y'all's way?
I had turned the ball over. I think it was like a minute 10 left. We gave up a strong side corner three off of kind of just like a standstill defensive possession right there. We kind of pulled in, and then just like costly, kind of just like defensive mistakes, defense mistakes. We was able to kind of get a good look. So I was able to kind of attack the basket late and then get fouled and get to the free throw line, make both free throws, and then they just be a tough two at the end of the day. So yeah.
You feel like you guys took them lightly at all today, RJ?
No, not at all. I mean, we knew coming into the game that they were a really great team, and we don't take anyone lightly. I just think we weren't attentive with our details. I don't think we had a lot of like slip-up plays in the second half. We kind of just weren't as aggressive, just from a defense standpoint. We weren't really into the ball. There wasn't as much communication. And I think that kind of just like led on to plays that they were able to execute off of.
It seemed like there were several times where you guys were in position to maybe click into another gear and then build a comfortable margin, and you weren't able to do it. Did you sense that there was a little bit of an inability to hit that next gear that you guys used, for example, the other day, when you're able to go on a 10-2 run and give yourself a little separation?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of felt it. I think we had like a 3-point lead, and I kind of felt the energy shift, the momentum shift to our side a little bit. And I thought we was going to be able to go on the run and kind of just extend the lead. But it didn't favor us today. We weren't able to kind of just extend off that lead. I think we were up by 3, maybe 4 at one point. And it just kind of felt like this whole second half, it was just trading baskets for baskets. And it came down to the wire of the game. But we have to go back to the drawing board and kind of just reflect on, the second half, really, like the last 5 minutes, because that's where things got a little bit sloppy and our attention to detail wasn't there.
Yeah, I've talked to you about this a lot after Louisville about it. You had Florida, Kansas, same kind of thing. You guys were up 66-61. They go 11-5 the rest of the way. Was it more of the same why you lost this one? It's the same with those other ones, or was there something different here?
I think it's kind of the same. It's just our focus and the detail that wasn't there. Especially like I think sometimes we relax a little bit. We have a lead, we see the score. We took our foot off the gas a little bit, or we're just not. It's kind of like a delay on defense. We're 1 second behind on the communications, or we give up a strong side three, or we're not. We're jumping on pump fakes. Like little plays like that kind of just lead into big leads for the opposing teams, and we know we're capable of being better and not making those mistakes. We just got to do it on a consistent basis.
With it happening again, is there a sense of anger? Is there a sense of frustration? How do you personally process it, given what you've been through here? And this is something that maybe you thought was gone, but crept back up today.
I feel like we were trending in the right direction, right? I mean, I would say like my frustration level is kind of just because I know we're so talented and so capable of really many big things. I think our discipline and our detail is like one area that we have to consistently keep sharpened, because I think at times we show glimpses of it and at times we show stretches of it, but it has to be at a consistent basis, especially at this level, because it could be anyone's game, like you saw tonight. And basketball's a game of runs, and the game is never over till the clock hits 0. So that's just something that we have to kind of just instill in our brains moving forward.
Is that kind of like human nature? Because people say, well, how can you not be attention to detail? I mean, is that kind of like human nature, I guess?
I would say human nature, but I just don't think our focus level, being there, right? Sometimes you kind of just lose sight of and kind of just lose yourself into the game a little bit, and you're not really practicing and using your principles that you do on a daily basis. And I think sometimes we could get away from that, but we gotta stay on that path because that's what was working for us these past couple of games. So we just gotta look back in the drawing board, watch film tomorrow, practice, and then get ready for Tuesday.
Thanks, RJ.